Okay, well, we got a nice morning today. It's supposed to be about 50% chance of rain up here in Alaska. What we have to do today is we have to go out about 75-80 yards that direction, and we have to take these logs that I cut up, these old cut down trees, and turn them into boards. So we're going to take our bar mill and our guide boards and our screwdrivers and all sorts of other stuff out there and start milling these logs, and hopefully we won't get rained out. It looks good now, but it can change in 5 minutes after all. So we're just going to take it as it comes. So let's get started. Let's get out there and get to work. Okay, well, I've got two boards off this thing before I realized that I didn't hit my record button fast enough, or hard enough I should say, and it did not record. So I did, however, take a really nice still picture. But the process is the same. It doesn't matter. We'll go through the steps again quick. Leave a little bit of overhang for your mill to hang off of. Go down. I usually go down about 30 to 36 inches, as long as everything is flat. And I see it's pretty flat. I'm not going to end up with a twisted or bowed board or anything. You want to make sure that your guide board is centered nice. I usually put it a little bit closer to this side because the bolts will dig in. Because your saw is being pulled this way, your bolts will dig in, and as long as you got this part of your guide board on good material here, and it's not hanging off, that's all you need, and it'll help you not run into this side of the log and slow you down or cause other issues. We'll get this secured. Whoops. Now, let's see if we can do this here. I got to turn my viewfinder back on so I can see what I'm doing. It's just a very simple bar mill. I got a 2x6 with bolts running through it. I had to drill holes through my bar here. There's already a hole there. You add the spacers in between the bottom of your mill and your chain, and then this dimension, I think this is 1 3/4 inch, plus the rest, that gives you the thickness of your board. So you're going to need multiple spacers. This one right here cuts a 3/4 inch board because when I have a long span, I can only run, now this guide board is my longest one, and it's under 8 feet, so I have to move it to get an 8-foot board. But for me to get like an 18-foot 2x4, I have to cut 3/4 inch material and then glue them and screw them together, like overlapping them. And that's why I have to do it that way for now, anyway. But it works. So anyway, let's fire this bugger up. We'll hang it off here, and it's important, I should note, to keep your eye on this. Now your power head is on this side, and it gives it weight, but you want to keep pressure down on this side, and you want to make sure that your guide board and the bottom of your mill board are in contact with each other, because if they aren't, you're going to end up with a taper on whichever side. So you have to be very wary of that, and it does happen from time to time. That's just the way it is. When you're milling, the saw wants to pull in this way, so if you run into an obstacle and it stops, you have to move the saw out and go around it, or the saw is going to want to move up like this, and then you're going to end up with a taper, and it's almost impossible to get it back on track once it does that. I also put this block here, to push down and to push forward on, so that there's a little bit extra safety from the chain there. So anyway, let's get going. We're burning batteries. lucked out. Technically it's a slab. Sorry. Technically this is still a slab, but it will be a 3/4 inch something or other. I'll probably get at least a 2x6 and a little bit more out of it. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure that out later. I gotta go mix up some more gas. But it's off to a wienerful start. Let's throw this back down. Well, anyway, there you have it. That's how I go about making slabs to start making into dimensional lumber. It's kind of a long process, but it's kind of fun and different. I think there's enough information there for you to actually start out making your own boards if you wanted to. I'm going to be doing a video on how I made my bar mill and the improvements I'm going to be making on it, probably starting tomorrow. I found a better way of doing things, I think. And then of course I'm going to do one on just how I finish the boards up, ripping the edges so that they're like 2x6s or 2x4s or whatever, and then squaring the ends. And then that should be like a complete series, I guess, if you want to call it that. But as far as actually operating the bar mill, I think there's enough information for you there so you could just get going if you wanted to. Like I said, it's another skill set that's not bad to learn in this day and age when you might have to be making your own stuff. Before you go, though, I would like to talk to you quick about my little online store. Like everyone else on the planet, I'm selling my own stuff, and I have a lot of stuff that's geared towards Alaska, the outdoors, fishing, hunting, stuff like that. Coffee mugs, travel tumblers, t-shirts, hoodies, junk like that. And if you'd stop by my store, I'd really appreciate it. I keep looking down. This is my signature mug. Now this is the prototype. Says I saved Bill's life and all I got was this coffee mug in the finger. There's a story behind the photo, and I'll share that with you sometime. This is the prototype, so there's no print on this side. I want you to know that all of my mugs are ambidextrous, so they do have the same design on the opposite side. So it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. Someone looking at you can see the design, which I think is, pretty awesome. And I've also got, like I said, a lot of Alaska designs. This is, I can never remember what my mugs say, and I came up with them. The Wilderness is Calling, Alaska Awaits. And I've got a lot of other Alaska designs and stuff too. Hey, go take a look at it. There's some pretty interesting stuff there, I think anyway, that I designed in a flurry of creativity. And of course I'm drinking coffee out of this one right now that says I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. That's for the hunters of us who like to get up in the morning, or used to like to get up in the morning and go out and whack some birds or some rabbits or something. But anyway, that's the video. I appreciate you watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit of something from somebody that knows just a little bit about something, not much. But anyway, stay tuned. There'll be more videos coming. Please like, subscribe. Don't worry about the notification bell because I don't put out very many videos, so you know where I'm at. But anyway, I hope you liked the video, and we will see you on the next one.